bro. I'm really out here drinking from straws. Amazing.
It's great, bro.
I like some women.
Yeah.
Fuck Axelrad.
The way your body heals is crazy. Never thought I'd do this again.
Oh, I'm gonna go crazy this episode. Oh my god, I'm finna go wild.
Welcome welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. Right next to me on the couch, I was gonna say right next to me on the couch. Right next to me on the couch, I have my wonderful co-host and
Sitting on the fuzzy cooch, Omar.
and then I have my executive producer and co-host.
A very bald cooch is Jordan. The cooch stays bald. All right. So boom. Have y'all seen the third season? Hey yo, I'm starting it off like this. Have y'all seen the third season of Umbrella Academy?
No, but I saw the first season and I thought the show was mid.
I just think it's a little cheesy.
I'm gonna say
His arms are too big.
his arms are huge.
His arms are way too big to
They're
fit in that cardigan.
Comedically big.
They're
Luther's
comedically
arms are,
big.
but it's big on purpose.
Yeah.
And
It's supposed to be
there's the
swole,
walking
swole.
chimpanzee.
Yes, there is. There is.
I like
I
that.
actually like that though.
Ellen Page or whatever her name is.
Oh,
Elliot
Elliot
Page.
Page.
All right,
I'm
motherfucker.
sorry.
One, I
I'm
was going to say
sorry.
the show at best is a very high budget CW show.
Okay.
I will say that at most.
That's accurate.
People
but-
say good things about some CW
so
shows.
in the third season, formerly known as Ellen Page, has transitioned into Elliot Page, and her,
Disgusting. No, I'm just kidding.
God,
and
I
their
like
pronouns have changed from her, she to he, him, I believe.
And so they say that in the show?
So they do that in the show.
That's nice.
So it's
actually.
nice. So I'm watching the show with my stepfather, who is from Orange, Texas. Oh God.
That's a good one. It's almost satisfying for me to hear.
For real. So my stepfather is from Orange, Texas. He is the 9th of 11 siblings.
Oh my god.
Country, like country, buckfuck country. And so me and my mom are talking about like, oh, how Elliot Page has in the show, their pronouns have gone to he, him. And he sits down, he's like, well, I don't give a fuck what they doing. This show going crazy. And I was like, yo, you can't say that.
That's how you beat the fucking stigma to gay people and shit.
Bro.
You make a good show about them.
For real. And he was just like, every time we bring that shit up around him, he's just like, he would just shrug his shoulders and be like, whatever.
I'll call him he, him. Damn it,
Yeah.
it's a good
I'll
show.
call it whatever I want.
Is it a good show, Gio?
I fucking love Umbrella Academy. I love it.
Really? Damn,
Should I give it
didn't
another
even
chance?
watch it.
I don't know if you'll like it, because it's wacky as fuck.
Like
it's
cheesy wacky or just
Like
The
it gets out there. Even the
second
first season gets out there.
No, the second season is a little cheesy. It gets a little racial and a little sexual.
just like addressing social issues?
Because in the second season, fucking spoiler, who gives a fuck?
Go ahead.
In the second season, they go back to Dallas in like the 1960s. So it's like a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
So
What are they doing in that show? They're saving the world?
they're
I'd
saving the
imagine
world.
that's how every superhero.
They're saving the world multiple times.
Because I saw Doom Patrol, and I'd imagine it's like Doom Patrol.
Somewhat, yeah.
Is
Wait.
Doom Patrol like Paw Patrol?
Yes. Little puppies. And they are saving the world.
Now I'm
goddammit.
watching Doom Patrol now.
Now, Doom Patrol has Brendan Fraser from The Mummy.
No fucking way.
Shout
Yeah,
out, man.
he's whatever the guy, Iron Guy, the robot.
The big guy, the
Yeah.
big iron guy. Wow.
He's that guy.
Man, that's
He-
some bullshit.
It's a really, really wacky show.
He disappeared for years.
He did, and there was a whole like revolution to get him going again.
I hate that they put him in that character and he doesn't show his face.
I know, right?
That's some bullshit.
He never ever shows his face. I think there's probably one scene in the very first episode that shows him before he was a robot that shows his face.
I don't want
That's
it.
the only thing.
I don't want that shit.
So in this show, there's a monkey, right?
There's a,
There's a monkey.
There's a monkey named Pogo.
So
Pogo.
the show is premised around the fact that like one day a bunch of women just randomly gave birth to a bunch of mutants, right? Like I think it's like 100 or something like that, around the world. And this guy is trying to pick off as many as he can to train them to be good people.
Yeah. So he's trying to pick off. He's trying to get as many as he can. Like he buys the kids from the mothers, and like he puts them in the academy, and then they start fighting in missions and shit like that. And one of them dies, and one of them goes into the future or whatever the fuck. It's a wild ass show.
One
bro.
of them dies.
Well, imagine you get you're fucking sold from your mom. I wonder how much
wild.
you're sold for.
Bro, if my kid was born as a mutant, I'm not selling him anywhere.
You know
I'm
what's
raising
crazy?
that motherfucker and making him do good and evil.
Nah, 100
whatever I need him to
100
do.
G's, 100 G's you can take.
I'm not gonna
100
lie.
G's, you're letting your
Take-
mutant
Oh,
kid go?
yeah, you can have it.
You
I'm
can have-
asking for $1 million, bro. He's a mutant.
But if I didn't
What
want
if he
that
travels
kid,
through time or something?
bro, imagine you're with your girl and she gets pregnant out of nowhere. You're like, bro, I do not want that kid.
That is not my kid.
And
that is a godchild.
Nowadays, in a post-Roe world, you're
Yeah.
forced to have the fucking
Exactly.
mutant
I'm
kid.
gonna get this mutant aborted.
whether you want the mutant or not, you're gonna have the mutant.
Bro, fuck out of here, bro. 100K, bro, have this motherfucker.
Take the fucking mutant out of my
You
hands.
can name it a whole nother name.
Go ahead. I'll never see that motherfucker again. I don't care. Just 100 G's. Yeah. Just throwing ones around. Yes. Great.
There is one moral thing in the show that's crazy is that, like, two of the kids do have a crush on each other. Now, is that weird?
No, because
They're
they're
not
not
siblings,
related.
They're not blood related.
No,
they
that's
just,
not weird.
but they did grow up together.
But they're
it's-
spiritual
it's
siblings.
Still not weird.
You know?
Spiritual siblings.
They're superhero siblings.
Man, fuck
Because they're
outta
all
here.
born on the same day from the same immaculate conception.
If I grow up with a chick and I ain't related to her, I'm fucking.
I'm fucking.
I'm saying it
so
right
a
now.
stepsister. You fucking
I'm
stepsister?
fucking the shit out of my
And she's down the
stepsister.
hall from you.
That's cool.
That's convenient.
cool.
She's right down the
You know?
She's right down the hall from you, and she also has superpowers.
Calling Brazzers up. We're gonna figure something out. We're gonna get a thing
Fucking my
going.
superpower stepsister.
Are you kidding me?
Back shots, superpower stepsister.
She can fly around or something? Are you kidding me?
Bro, we're going crazy in
We're
that
going
house, bro.
crazy.
What?
A superhero household?
Turned invisible, going doggy style or something like that.
I'm a horned
you know?
up 12-year-old, bro. Everybody in this house can get it, even the monkey.
Even the damn monkey.
Even the monkey.
Look at him in his little suit. It looks so great.
The monkey getting it whether he wants it or not.
He can't. No, he can do a lot. He's a monkey.
Yeah,
He'll
got
rip that
hands.
dick clean off.
Oh,
They have-
shit.
they have-
Chunk it across the way.
They have strength, man. Speaking of monkeys, dude, I saw a video today of I don't know where this was. It might have been like in Malaysia or Singapore or some shit.
Mhm.
But it was two kids, they looked like they were Asian, and they were like sitting down like on these like rugs. They're watching TV, and then they were really little. They were single digits for sure. There was two of them, a boy and a girl, and then there was a baby. Like it looked like it was a little sibling.
Mhm.
The baby was just in the fucking what do you call things that babies sit in? I don't remember.
Crib?
Crib.
Yeah, the
Not
crib.
crib. Not a stroller, not a crib.
I couldn't tell you anymore.
It starts with an S or something.
the one that rocks back and
It
forth.
rocks
A
back
cradle.
and forth.
A rock up. Oh, yeah.
Not a cradle, but
A
like it's
rockabye
one. It's
baby?
one you can grab with your hands and take them places.
Oh,
Not a stroller.
what the fuck? Well, we're drunk.
I don't
What's
know.
that
called?
called?
We're drunk as
Nah,
hell.
I'm not a baby
Car
person,
seat.
so I don't
It's
know.
not a car seat.
It looks like a car seat. Let's call
Okay.
it a car seat. All
It's
right.
a car seat.
A carrier.
A carrier. The
We did
baby's
it,
in,
guys.
the baby's in a baby carrier. Okay.
Sorry, I don't
And-
know baby fucking things. Whatever.
I'll
I
brush
know.
up on. I'll brush up.
I'll
on.
brush up on baby shit. All right. They're watching a TV show, and the camera is just showing them watching like a TV show. There's three of them. There's the little boy, the little girl, and the baby. A monkey runs into the camera. The little boy and the girl are like, "What the fuck?" And then they get scared as shit, and they run to the back room and they leave the baby out there.
He takes and raises Tarzan, or what?
No.
What do you think?
No, but the monkey. Oh, so the baby comes in. I mean, no, the monkey runs
Baby
in.
comes in.
The monkey runs in. He looks at them, and then he runs away. And then the kids are scared as shit. They go to the back room. They go off camera, and then they come back out, and they're like, kind of like mysteriously looking like, what the fuck's gonna happen? And the monkey runs back in. He chases after them, and that's the end of the video. And I'm like, bro, what happened? The monkey take the baby? Did he take the kids?
The monkey beat the shit out of those kids. The monkey runs back into frame. That's so
Oh
funny.
my God.
He ran out the window, waited outside the window, was like, nah, come on. They're not.
Was the monkey
He
running with
went
his
up, I
arms
could
up?
fuck
He was like
this.
this.
Dude,
Oh
he
my
came in
God.
quick.
That's hilarious.
Monkeys are hilarious, bro.
They
Monkeys
are.
are hilarious.
I saw a video of a monkey. They're in like in a zoo enclosure.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty big one. And the monkey is a porcupine in front of him, right? Like a legit porcupine, not like a Sonic the Hedgehog.
Damn.
Like the one of the big ones that looks like a fucking large capybara or something like that.
Mhm.
And it fucking comes up to it and it like flicks it almost. And the thing starts chasing it, the monkey. And the monkey's running away like, oh, with his arms up in the air. And he grabs onto a tree and just swings up like it was a joke. Like, I was just messing with you, dude. Like, it was a prank.
Oh my God.
Those guys are just little pranksters, dude. Imagine that. I saw
believe that,
another
man.
video with a monkey who punks this Asian dude out of his, like, I think it was like an orange or something like that. The Asian dude's walking up like this, one of those, like, bridges that's probably like a tourist attraction that they can walk across. And
Yeah.
some beautiful canyon or whatever. And this guy is walking across it, and he's coming up the stairs, and there's a monkey sitting on the handlebars of the stairs. And he grabs the orange out of the guy's hand. The guy's like, what the fuck? And the fucking monkey has it and shit. And, like, he's just kind of, like, the guy, like, kind of backs away because the monkey's, like, kind of, like, threatening him and shit.
Uh-huh.
He keeps the orange and eats it.
Let me ask
Right
you a
in front
question.
of the guy's face.
Let me ask you a question. You're the guy. You're on a bench. You're just opening an orange. You're in a foreign country. You're on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Monkey hops in your lap. What do you do?
He got it. Whatever he wants,
it.
he has it.
I'm not putting up a fight.
He's
with
not a
monkey.
chimp. He's a monkey. They're little.
What am I do? Beat up a chimp?
To be honest,
No, they're not a chimp. I'm saying they're a little monkey.
I'm not gonna beat up a little monkey.
if a
I'm
chimp,
throwing his
a
ass.
chimp, no chance.
I'm grabbing the monkey and I'm chucking him across the fucking field.
I'm grabbing you by your stupid little head.
Monkeys
I'm
are
throwing you
little,
off this
dude.
canyon.
I'm throwing that little monkey.
Yeah, a
I have
chimp-
no respect for monkeys.
I'm not fighting a chimp. I don't care if it's a teenage
chimps.
chimp.
No, I don't fuck with chimps. But I'm talking about monkeys.
I'm not
talking
getting my
about little
thumb
monkey.
ripped off.
little monkey. Little.
But even a monkey, I would imagine, is pretty strong. And this wasn't a tiny little hangover monkey. Hangover monkey.
Hangover monkey.
Not a Zach Galifianakis monkey. This is like a. This is probably like the size of a chimp, but one of those like that has the skinny long arms. One of those.
Ooh.
You know?
Kind of scary, man.
Bro, they got some wingspan, bro.
If
They'll
he wants
slap
my
you in your
orange-
face and you can't even get them.
He can have my orange, bro. He got it.
Rip
bro.
off your nose.
Yeah, rip off your damn nose. Bro, swing at you. You don't even know what happened. Your eyelid's gone.
He got
Took
it.
it with him.
He can have that shit, bro. I'm scared as fuck of them,
There's a
bro.
lot of animals I just will not fuck
That's a
with,
scary
bro.
one,
Yeah.
man. Primates. That's a fucking scary one.
Because they
imagine
hang
you-
on to things.
They
So
got the
their
same
arms-
eyes as you.
Bro, their hands and arms have to be so strong.
Yeah.
Because all they're doing is holding themselves up on these fucking long ass arms. What's
Would-
wrong with
so
these
let me ask,
guys?
would you be more scared to encounter a primate in the like in the jungle or a shark in the ocean?
Oh, a
that's a
shark
tough
any
one.
day of the week.
I say shark in the ocean.
But the thing is, all right, call me stupid, but I feel like I could take a shark on. Right?
Absolutely
because
not.
If you
Absolutely
have a
not.
sane, conscious mind and you keep it under control, right?
Yeah.
You keep it under control and like, all right, you get bit, whatever, no big deal. I lost my arm.
Whoa, shit.
You're gonna
No, I'm
be
just kidding.
freaking
I'm just
out.
kidding.
If you
But,
get
like,
bit, bro, you're done. You're done.
If you ever seen a shark attack, they charge, right? They charge at them, so they're fucking going. It's fast too. Like it's like an arrow, you know, like an arrow's coming towards you. Your perception of depth, you think that thing's not that close, but this thing's like right in your face and it's about to eat you. I'm gonna stab the motherfucker in his eyes.
What are you
is he
gonna
do
What
then?
if you don't have anything? What if
my
you're just swimming?
my thummies.
They're blind already.
Take him down with my thumbs. I've heard eyes and their gills are
Yeah,
like
you-
really big weak points.
You gotta go for the gills.
Yeah, just shove your fucking fingers in
I'm
their
not gonna lie.
gills.
I'd rather have a shark because they blind. So it's like you have to give them something to smell.
So you
A
would
monkey?
And the
There's no
smell
fight.
is me going
so
the other way.
You'd
Yeah.
rather be in the wild, or you'd rather be.
No, I'd rather
encountering a shark.
deal with the shark. I'd rather deal with the shark than deal with a monkey.
A monkey in the
You're
jungle,
crazy. I'd rather deal with a monkey, bro.
bro. A monkey in the jungle with trees. He can
Fam.
just, he can
Wait.
just fucking drop down
Okay,
on
so
you.
you talking about just like
ninja.
like a little monkey? You talking about a chimp? You talking about a gorilla?
a
What are you
chimp? A
talking-
chimp.
Either one.
A chimp?
Because a monkey,
I'll be fine around a chimp.
if it's a monkey, I'll scrap that monkey and I'll fucking swing him around.
I'll
bro,
throw
like
that
a
monkey
toy.
around the fucking. I'll throw him around his little jungle.
But a chimpanzee, an adult male chimpanzee, you'd go for that over a shark in the water.
I'll just look at him and then walk away because they're not naturally aggressive.
Let's say
They
both of
eat
these
fucking
animals,
vegetables and
Yeah.
shit. I mean, they
Both of
also
these
eat other
animals-
monkeys, but they eat vegetables.
eat
and
other
shit. You know what I
monkeys.
mean? They eat roots and shit.
They do, yeah. They rip.
But if
them
the
up.
monkey really fucks with you, he's like, yo, I want that ass.
I'm running.
Let's say both these animals are trying to fight you. Both these animals have some sort of vendetta against you. They're
then the
upset.
monkey.
They
Then
don't
the
like
monkey.
you. I don't know why, but they don't like you. Either of them.
The monkey.
So you're not going anywhere until it's a fight to the death.
I feel like I have
It's
a better
fight to the
chance
death
with
for
the
both of
monkey
them.
because the shark,
Yeah.
you're in the water, bro.
Yeah.
And like, all the shark has to do is bite and bring you down. You're done. You can't breathe.
You know,
At least I
honestly,
can
bro,
breathe if I'm fighting the chimp in the
At
forest.
the very least,
Or
I can
jungle.
stab a monkey. I can't stab no shark.
You have no weapons.
Hands?
It's
Straight hands. I could beat the fuck out of a monkey.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Oh no, we're not monkey. We're talking chimps. That's an ape.
I can beat the fuck out of a chimp.
Chimps are 6
beat a
times stronger
chimp?
than a man.
Oh, never mind.
Bro,
Never
a
mind,
chimp will
never mind.
rip your shit. Bro, there's stories of chimps like
I
ripping
retract
people's
everything
legitimate-
I said.
Like their faces off.
Ripping people's
Retract
dicks
it.
off.
with no problems either. Like they'll do it like it's paper.
Haha, you can't reach my dick anyway.
But like I said, they're not naturally aggressive. Sharks are naturally aggressive. If they
Yeah.
see an animal they think is prey,
they'll go after it.
keep 'em- also keep on. They go after it, and they're not intelligent. Like
You know what's
monkeys,
crazy?
monkeys. Apes, they're intelligent. They know not to go after. Like they're gonna see a human, they're not gonna naturally attack you. They're curious, but they're not gonna attack you.
Yeah.
Sharks are like surprisingly docile. Like I've seen tons and tons because I like ocean animals and like ocean videos and stuff like that. And so I went through a big phase where I was watching like shark videos and like deep sea videos and blah blah blah. And sharks, basically, so they'll come towards you, right? They don't have hands, so they'll bite. like their form of like understanding what this object is in front of them is the biting it. So if you move them, right? So these scuba divers, what they would do is like, because people go like shark diving and stuff like that.
Weird.
And there's like tons and tons of sharks feeding, because the way that they attract these sharks is they throw chum or whatever the fuck. And so there's tons of sharks here ready to eat. They're not just here to hang out. So they'll like swim towards them and they'll grab them by their nose and just move them the other way. And the other shark will understand, like, all right, this is not food. I don't think this is food. This thing's moving me and shit. So, like, it'll just leave. Or they'll be curious and they'll, like, watch you, but they won't really attack.
So you're telling me sharks are pussy?
They're surprisingly nice.
That's what I've heard.
They're good guys.
Not nice, but, like, they don't inherently want to attack humans.
Yeah, they don't
want
find
seals.
you as food.
Yeah, they don't look at you as
food. They want fish.
But low-key, if they bite you, they're going to want to eat you.
I think if the blood comes out, I think it's a different story.
Yeah, if they bite you, they're going to want to eat you.
Yeah.
There's no lie. I mean,
damn, shout out to Shark Tales.
You know what?
Shark Tales?
That's the movie with Robert De Niro, right?
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
And,
Robert De Niro's in that hole, too.
Oh, he is. He's the fucking shark. He's the shark. He's Lenny.
He's Lenny.
He's the one with the mole.
Oh,
right?
he's the big Lenny. Yeah.
The fucking nice mafia shark that's actually a good guy.
Bro, that movie is hella accurate now. Now
What
you
a-
described it like that.
at the car wash.
Speaking of the mafia, there's in The Godfather 2, there's a scene. Have you guys seen that movie?
I haven't,
Rest in
dude.
peace, James Caan.
It's James Caan,
And I
R.I.P.
don't want to get...
The Godfather 2 is an amazing movie. But there's a scene where his wife is asking him some shit. And she's like, Michael, tell me about this, tell me about that. And he's like, his wife's name is Kay. He's like, Kay, don't ask me about my business. Or no. He says the opposite way. He says, don't ask me about my business, Kay. And he says, enough! And he fucking slaps his hand down on the table. It's the fucking coolest fucking scene I've ever seen in a movie.
Is she asking about it like another woman?
She's asking him like
What
if
the
he
fuck he
killed
does.
if he killed some people or some shit. And he's
Don't
like,
worry
ask
about
me-
it, Kate.
And he says, don't ask me about my business, Kate.
Bro, those women in those fucking mafia movies, they end up in a fucking millionaire household, right? In the span of like a year or two. And they're like, what happened? What happened? Is he killing
What do you
Why
do,
is he-
Johnny?
why is he
Tell me
doing-
what you do.
Why is he doing bad shit?
Don't hurt him.
Another scene in the movie, she tells him, she says, you're a monster. That's why I got an abortion of your kid. And then he slaps her.
Oh.
And like, you could tell that like, it's not like one of those fake movie slaps. He actually slaps her. Like, this is the 70s, bro. He slapped the shit out of this actress.
Bro,
That's why I love
those
that
movies
movie.
back then are insane,
I
bro.
love those movies.
They just established, like, all right, I'm going to slap you right now.
He slapped the fuck out of her.
And we're going to do 30 takes.
She says, that's why I got an abortion, Michael. I didn't want your kid. And he says, he fucking just slaps the shit out of her.
Listen,
It's
man.
the craziest thing you've ever seen.
Man said we're going to do 30 takes, and I'm going to slap you every
I'm
time.
gonna slap you every time, and each time it's gonna get harder because I'm learning how to slap correctly. I think as a mafioso, if someone gets an abortion, what do you guys think about that?
As a mafioso,
They
I
don't
want
fuck
to
with
have
it.
every kid I can have.
Yeah,
right?
the mafiosos,
Can't
they
afford
don't,
it.
they're conservative. They don't fuck with abortion.
they want to have more kids than the person at the top of the shit. So
If
my
you're-
kids can overpower their kids.
I wonder how mafia works. Like, do you want as many kids as possible?
Hell yeah.
Because if I'm in a mafia and I'm like in an organized gang, right, and I'm sticking to my guns, and like my kids are gonna be in this too. I want to
Yes.
have as many kids as possible. I want an army.
So if you have as
of my
many
little
kids
shits.
as possible, they'll work for you so you can be at the top.
Yeah. You know, all my little fucking little 9 henchmen, they all range in ages, right?
henchmen.
From 16 to fucking 9. Like
My 9 henchmen.
they're fucking, and they're all growing up to be little badass kids.
Yeah,
selling
bro.
cigarettes,
Committing
and shit.
crimes.
They
Shit.
want all that shit, bro. Them people was crazy back then, bro.
Are you kidding me? I'd love that, dude. The mafia's got to be some crazy stuff, man, because it's so like family oriented and all that shit. I
Yeah.
wonder how that works like now, like in modern days.
I think it's
It's damn near dead.
from this podcast I was listening to from this guy who's like an OG like mafioso. He was saying that like it's pretty much dead now.
Yeah.
Like they're still
It's
around.
kind of a bummer, but no, it's not.
It's
but
still
it is.
around, but now they probably do like cybercrime and shit. You know what I mean? Like all the lame shit.
They're the bots on Twitter.
Yeah, they're the
It's
bots.
It's the mafia in Russia and China.
You can't really go around fucking bullying people nowadays.
Yeah,
you know?
I fucking run a trash business. We take
Yeah.
care of it. You know? They don't do that anymore. Good times though. Nah, not good times.
You
not good
can't do
times.
some Tony Soprano shit anymore.
I've seen
Oh,
those.
hell
I've seen
no.
those movies and shows, bro. They'll show up to your business and be like, "All right, bro, where's my 10K?" You're like, "What?"
Where's my cut? Come on.
I'm gonna burn your business down. If
you
don't
have to
fuck-
do it, bro.
Oh
or
my
they will
gosh.
burn your shit down. And you're
That's
like,
some
damn.
crazy ass shit.
Man, fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Speaking of mafia and kids and shit, it's not mafia related, but it's kids related. Or it's not kids related either. It's sex related.
Oh shit!
Vince McMahon.
I wanted to talk about this in the last episode so bad.
Wait,
bro.
what
I
happened
forgot
with-
to talk
what
about
happened
last
with Vince McMahon?
So Vince McMahon, I didn't read the details, so forgive me, viewers, but he paid out $12 million to a sum of 4 women.
Yes.
Wait, sorry, I just want to interrupt you real quick. Hey, fuck the viewers. If we don't know the details of some shit, we're gonna talk about it anyway.
We don't give a fuck.
All right?
Listen,
we don't give a fuck if we're informed or not. We're gonna talk about what we want to talk about.
I'm filling in the blanks. Okay,
Yeah,
you understand?
exactly.
And I'm doing it for your entertainment. So
Go on.
So he pays out $12 million, right? Because they saw aliens. No, I'm just kidding. he pays out $12 million to these 4 women because he fucked them and it's hush money. And now he's basically stepping down as like, and I don't know if he's like officially stepping down, but he's kind of like regressing into the limelight of the WWE because the guy's like 70 or something like that,
Yeah.
and jacked, which is
And
crazy.
yoked.
He's up
Yoked
there.
as fuck. He must be taking steroids. So
Bro, the coke is in the system.
He does coke and steroids. You can tell.
Bro, I heard crazy WWE stories. Like they did some fucked up shit to those wrestlers.
Oh hell yeah.
Bro, they'd have like broken arms and like fucked up like fucking a sprained leg or something like that. And like, all right, show up tomorrow.
But they don't care because they got to get the storyline through. So it's
Yeah.
like, yo, The Rock has to fight Stone Cold tomorrow. So
If Stone Cold doesn't show up, what are we supposed to say?
exactly.
Yeah, they don't count their employees as employees. They're all independent contractors,
Yeah.
and they don't give them health insurance.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Yeah.
So a lot of them are on like opioids and shit because they're all in pain, obviously, because
Yeah.
they do this shit every week, right? They film every week. So these guys are getting injured. They're fucking beating the shit. It's like playing football every week. It's kind of similar, right?
because they're rehearsing and shit. So like in rehearsals, even they'll get. I mean, bro, listen. I know wrestling is fake and everything, but those guys are legitimately slamming each other.
no, they're
Absolutely.
athletes for real.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
like they're trying to slam each other in the lightest way possible and land in the lightest way possible. But at the end of the day, they're falling off of fucking like a six foot thing, and a guy's like dropping them off of their head or something
Bro,
like
hell
that.
yeah, bro.
So there's no way to do that in a way that like wouldn't hurt you a little bit. And they're doing that every single night, right? Like not even just in a show, but like in rehearsals and things.
And not
like
even
that.
anywhere cool. They're doing it in fucking Wisconsin.
Well, the thing is, bro, if you look at those crowds, they brought in crowds.
They're full.
They brought in fat crowds.
Always have full crowds.
Even now, they still have full crowds, bro.
They do. They do. It's crazy. I
And
wonder what wrestling is like now because you can't PC and things like that. You can't get away with some of the things they do. Back in the day in wrestling,
Bro,
they would
Braun Penny's
legitimately
match.
Braun Bailey
they would
match.
legitimately get like
Dog.
6 or 7 of the finest female wrestlers they have, throw them in bras and panties, and be like, all right, fight each other and take each other's panties and bras
And
off.
10-year-old me was playing that show in the video game. Like, wow, this is heaven.
Bro, I have vivid memories. Me and my
Vivid.
cousins watching on a little small TV that they had and watching wrestling late at night when their parents didn't know that we were awake anymore, watching like bra and panty match. Because they do them late at night. They do them at like 10 or
Yeah,
11 or
There
whatever
there
the
was a
fuck.
wrestler who would put his ass between your face.
Rikishi, bro.
Rikishi.
Shout out
He
to
would grab
Rikishi.
your face and he would put it between his butt cheeks and he would basically twerk all over your face.
Yeah, back and forth, left
And
and
I
right.
remember as a little kid, I was like, that seems horrifying and disgusting.
Listen, if you're on the receiving side of that, there's no cleanly way to do that.
Oh, hell
he,
no, bro.
He is putting his sweat. He's a bigger guy, right? As you can imagine, this Rikishi gentleman is a bigger guy.
That's a big man, bro. About 300.
Bro, he's a big Samoan-looking dude with a fat ass. And he's shoving that thing in your face. There is no way that ass is not sweaty under those fucking
Dog.
spotlights, bro. That's
That
a
shit was sweaty
sweaty
as
ass
hell,
in your
bro.
face, bro.
It's sweaty asshole, and he putting that whole corner of the lip to the other corner of your lip.
Oh my gosh.
And you have no option to eat it. You have to eat it, bro.
You have to
Eat
take
it.
it. And he's like a
Eat
comedic character. So like they let him do it to like big characters.
And what makes it worse is you're in the stadium with 30,000 people watching you eat this man's ass.
Imagine they're like arranging the story. They're like, all right, now you're going to go on stage with this dude and he's going to put his cheeks right up in your face, okay? He's going to do his move. And he's going to, you just got to do it. You
Excuse
gotta
me,
accept it.
what? He's going to put his ass in my face?
Yeah, that's the way it is.
Do you think they get upset? Do you think like when
I'm
they
su-
do is their Rikishi week, you think they get mad?
I'm sure they do, but they don't vocalize it because they realize that they have no power.
Hey, that's why Rikishi started losing.
Yeah.
He never got no title or nothing, bro. They started beating his ass.
Beat the shit on him backstage.
He's not
Don't
even
ever
in-
do that again. Fuck you.
He's not in this shit anymore. He's not in WWE
Hell
anymore.
no, he's probably like 50-something now. He's probably 50 years old.
He's gone.
I wonder if they got a nice payout at this point.
Oh, no, not at all.
None of them do. From what I've read, they all low key they all get treated like shit and they don't make a lot of money.
Hell yeah.
Wait, so they didn't make a lot of money? I knew they got treated like shit,
And
but I
they-
thought they made money.
And they die early.
Yeah.
Fucking
Like they have a
CTE.
they get a lot of CTE and they have a very like they die very like at a young age.
Yeah.
Like you know how Roddy Piper is? Roddy Piper, what the fuck? You
Yeah.
guys know who that
I
is?
don't remember what he did, like his move, but
He
I
was-
remember he had a kilt.
Yeah, he was one of the early he was WWF and then he transitioned into WWE. And then eventually he stopped doing it and he would like act or some shit sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
He died at like 62 or something like that. So they
Yeah.
don't live very long, man.
yeah.
They get brain damage from all the fucking cuz every week they're bouncing off of the fucking ring.
Well, they're slamming their heads against the fucking mat.
yeah, man.
Man,
Every
it's not
week.
fun, bro.
Because not only being the person that's getting the hit, like let's say, the person that fucking falls on the floor and the guy's on the top rope and he jumps on him. Not only is the guy on the floor getting hurt, but the guy jumping, bro, you're jumping and you're falling onto a person. You're fucking something up.
And that's if you make it to WWE.
Yeah.
If you're like not in the WWE, you're like doing the amateur shit. So it's like they don't give a fuck about you at all.
the amateur shit is
way
completely
worse.
reckless because they want to like try to get a name.
Hell yeah.
And like make a viral video or like make some viral move or something like that that'll get them attention or something like that. So they're jumping all over the goddamn place.
Bro, that shit's scary, bro.
Fuck that, dude. I'm not being no damn wrestler. Showing up every day to Vince McMahon.
to that
Imagine Vince
shitty
McMahon
boss.
emails or calls you and is like, "Hey, you need to be in today." Nah, that's not how he talks. You need to be in today. You know? Get your ass in here and fucking jump around. I'll tell you.
I'm gonna tell you this. There's no way he treats them nicely.
No,
No way at all.
There's no
bro.
way.
He's
there's,
jacked and roided out himself.
There's no way he treats them with respect. I'm gonna tell you
Fucking
that.
here, don't be a pussy.
Even like the top ones, even like John Cena and The Rock,
He don't give a
there's-
fuck.
He does not treat them with respect.
Anybody that walks the way he does, bro, is not a nice guy.
Oh my god, bro! Vince McMahon is one.
The
Honestly,
craziest walk ever, bro.
that's an iconic villain.
He really
A
is.
real-
Great
real life villain.
Yeah,
a real life,
a real life. You're
Look,
not lying.
does not give his employees health care.
In the stories and in real life, this
in-
guy's a legitimate villain.
Yeah, exactly.
For real. He's a CEO of his own business, and in his business, he's the bad guy.
Yeah, like AB mentioned, there's no healthcare, bro.
There's
They
no
hire them
healthcare.
like as independent contractors, so they don't really cover them.
They say you're
Yeah.
hurt. Put them painkillers in you, bro.
Yeah.
That's what they would do. They just pop painkillers every night, and,
And
your wound is not healing, so you're just fucked
And
up.
then
every
they become
time.
addicted.
Yeah, very true. And
And then a lot of them are addicted to painkillers. They don't know how to cope without them.
and then they Chris Benoit.
They fucking end up killing their families or killing
Hey,
themselves.
I hadn't heard that name in a long time.
Chris
They-
Benoit is a gentleman who got bro.
Jesus.
I have a cousin who likes wrestling, like as you know, not as a joke, but like he likes the background, like old school stuff.
Okay.
So he looked up like a video about Chris Benoit, and there's like a whole thing called Dark Side of the Ring. It's like a whole documentary series where they talk about all the fucked up things they did in wrestling and WWE, I think specifically. And he was talking about how Chris Benoit's brain was basically like mush almost. Like
I
Yeah.
believe it, bro.
like scientists and things like that when they did the autopsy and things, like his brain was so fucked up. This guy killed, I think, his wife and his 2 children. I don't
Yeah.
know if they were boys and girls. I don't remember what. I think he drowned the 2 kids or something like that, or smothered them.
I don't remember that part.
And he
like,
might have
pushed-
shot the
he-
wife.
He might like push her down the stairs or something like that.
Some shit like he might
and
have
then-
beat her up.
No, I think he pushed her down the stairs and then he hung the kids.
Oh my god.
Jesus, he
Yeah.
set up a noose for these poor
Yeah.
kids, and he killed them, and then he killed himself. And it was apparently Chris Benoit was like fire, back in the
Yeah.
day in WWE. And
He's a good
and
wrestler.
He was a good wrestler.
Say what you want about his killing, but he was a good wrestler.
Oh
Yeah.
my
At what
God.
cost? At what cost? At the cost of my family.
Maybe they
and
deserved
life.
it.
Hey, you never know. Maybe we would have found some shit out.
Hey, maybe they pissed them off on the wrong day.
There's fucking kids, bro. They won't fucking put up their toys. Come here. Let me show you something in the closet. I'm gonna take care
Let
of
daddy
your
show you
kids.
something.
And yeah, he fucking killed his kids, man. Killed his kids, then killed himself.
It's insane, man. It's CTE, bro.
It's that CTE,
This shit's
bro.
too real.
Yeah. Some sad shit.
You know-
and then fucking Eddie Guerrero, bro. All these people died from like ODing and shit like
Yeah,
that because
bro.
they're off them drugs too. They're hard off them drugs.
That's just scary, bro.
And apparently they were really good friends with Chris Benoit.
Any like contact sport like that, like wrestling, football, especially,
yeah.
it affects you, man. Even like they were talking about the other day on Joe Rogan. They were saying that even like high school age kids are showing signs of CTE
yeah.
from football.
I think I've officially stopped watching like the NFL because I can't get with that. Like I don't like the feeling of watching it anymore.
You watch them hit each other, bro, and it's like
It's not a good feeling.
Yeah, it's almost like
But-
grotesque.
But don't you like seeing a good
I
hit?
don't, bro. I don't.
I do.
I do.
I
do.
I like
I
seeing
don't
a
watch
good
football
hit,
enough.
dude.
But like the reason why I don't like football is because there's so many stops, which makes sense because they have to
It's-
keep resetting. But
It's
like
too slow.
the plays
They
are
got to let the
fun.
CTE set in.
Bro, every single play, those linemen are smacking each other in their fucking faces.
Yeah, bro.
Both of them are just going at it like fucking like it's a Marvel movie.
I'm not gonna lie. The linemen are okay. They're fine.
You think so?
They're not getting face to face.
You think it's the running backs and shit like that?
It's the linebackers, the running backs, the wide receivers, and the safeties.
I remember
They're getting fucked up.
Is this
bro.
true that they got rid of punting?
No, that's not true.
That's not true?
It's still there,
Oh, never mind.
but they changed the rules of it. But
Oh,
it's
no, not punting. I mean, basically like when they're starting off like the initial plays.
a
like-
kickoff.
A kickoff, yes.
Yeah, they
Yes.
changed the rules to it.
Okay.
They might be talking about getting rid of it, but I don't remember that part. But they changed it for sure.
Because that's dangerous, bro. A kickoff is basically on one side of the football
Bro, a
field.
kickoff is a fucking concussion waiting to happen.
It is, bro.
Literally.
They kick the ball all the way to the other side of the field. Someone catches it, and they're trying to get the initial play and try to get as much ground as possible. So they're running, and obviously everybody is trying to fucking kill this
Yeah,
person.
exactly, bro.
So everybody from the other side of the field has caught enough speed and is running with enough inertia to smack this dude as hard as they possibly can. And this poor guy is running with this football.
Yep.
I'm just trying to make a buck, man. I'm just trying not to get traded and fucking cut.
Imagine
shit is scary,
Okay,
bro.
listen to this. Imagine if the NFL decided, hey, our players are getting too much brain damage. We're gonna switch to flag football. The whole sport is switching to flag
It'll be
football.
over, bro.
Do you think people will still watch?
It'll be done. There's no change that you can make to football that would lower CTE shit and keep fans involved.
Yeah, in a
nothing
barbarian
that can
way, I
happen.
think people want to see people hit each other.
People want to see that shit, bro.
They do.
Because if
I
you
do
take the
too.
violence,
I do too, man.
yeah, if you take the contact out of it, it's not football
You
anymore.
don't
It's
see
not
him grab
football.
some gay little flag. You know what I mean? It's not
It's
the same
not,
thing,
yeah.
bro.
It wouldn't be the same.
It would be pretty impressive, though. You know, like if people got really good at flag football
Hell nah.
It's
and
not
really
the
good at maneuvering around, like
But it's not the same thing as
it look a
completely
little,
just
a little gay.
as just laying. Exactly. It's
Yeah,
just,
it's spin
oh,
around.
don't grab my flag.
I did a 180 and he didn't.
Don't
get
touch my
flag.
ass and grab my flag. Oh my god.
Are you
know
touching
what I
my
mean?
flag?
You know, 'Cause it's not the same thing as completely laying a dude out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not the same thing as
It's not the
knocking
same at all,
someone out
bro.
on the floor.
No, it's not, dude. UFC and things like that too. They be smacking each other in their damn heads,
Yeah.
man. I wonder like all the time whenever I see each other, whenever I see like a fight and they're fucking like because sometimes they'll be more strategic, right? And they won't like really get at each other. And sometimes they'll just go at it and they'll
Nah, for
fucking
real.
slug it out for a couple of rounds. And you'll be like, damn, dude, these guys, they go home. And they deal with this. This is real life. That's a real human being getting punched in his
Absolutely,
face
man.
is like hard.
You'll look at some of them and you'll say, "I can't believe they do that for money."
It's
For real.
wild.
And that's their living. They're like, yo, I have to have a good fight tonight or I have no rent.
I better be getting paid hundreds of thousands, bro.
They don't.
At least, and they don't.
They
Yeah.
get paid like
They don't.
20 G's.
The main cards,
Exactly.
The main cards, maybe, right?
And
But,
Dana
like,
walks away with everything.
yeah, Dana
Oh, yeah.
walks away with all of it.
all the pay-per-view money, even though most
$70
people
for
stream,
pay per view.
even though most people stream the shit.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the crowds, bro, imagine,
full.
imagine like just the money that all those people paid.
Dude,
A lot.
UFC tickets are really expensive. One
Yeah.
time, one of them came to Houston. It might have been last year, to be completely honest with you, and it was $400 after all the fees and shit for nosebleed seats.
Bro, UFC
For
is
one
just,
seat, for one seat
400?
nosebleed, 400.
Bro, UFC is just real wrestling.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
It's just the WWE, but they really get fucked up.
They're really fucking
Yeah.
each other up
They're really
Exactly.
punching each
in the
other.
ring.
Because WWE tickets are like expensive as hell. Like they're $1 to go to them hoes.
So I was talking to someone recently.
I would never buy them tickets though.
Where do you guys draw the line on people beating each other up? So like recently, bare knuckle boxing has become a really big fad.
That's not me, bro. I can't
And they're
do that.
scrapping each other not bare fist, but kind of bare fist. They have like maybe like a gauze wrapped around their knuckles or something like that. But they're punching each other. No gear, no nothing. Not like UFC gloves, none of that. They're punching each other hard. Like, listen, all right, do they like Hunger Games? They put like 10 people in there with swords, and they're in a small arena. You guys watching that? You guys
Nah.
you guys
I'm
illegily
not,
streaming
I'm
it?
not watching people kill each other, but I am watching bare knuckle boxing.
I'm watching bare knuckle boxing too.
I'm not watching people kill each
and
other.
I might watch people kill each other too. Give them each scimitars with like a little dagger, bro, and train them for 3 months and throw them in there.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it.
Imagine like a reality show where it's like like you get to see these people come up and then they at the end of the reality show they legitimately kill each other.
Oh my god, bro! There's only
And
one
you're-
winner, and
you're-
everybody else that you like.
And everybody bets. People are betting the whole time on the person they think is going to make it to the end that kills all the other people, and
That'd be
it's
a global
real.
craze.
And it's all real.
People would love that.
Low key, that'd be kind of good.
Let's get a Hunger Games league started, guys.
Like a real thing, like some real shit.
Yeah. Just
I
give
can't
like
do it, bro. I can't do it.
Bro, get some prisoners, give them daggers,
Oh,
train
no.
them for a little bit, right? And just or give them each a weapon of their choice. They get to choose between 6 weapons, right? A bow and arrow, a fucking long sword.
You won't even get to a full season, bro. It's gonna last 3 episodes.
You gotta Hunger Games it. You gotta stretch it out. You gotta
hell
put them in a
no.
large. Okay, then put them in a large arena. Put them in a large arena with like wolves.
To add an extra element, throw the
Yeah.
wolves in there.
Put some wolves and bears in just to scare them around a little bit.
Oh my god.
let them fight amongst each other, or maybe just 2 people in like a coliseum type of deal. And they got like spears, and they gotta fight to the death.
Hell nah, bro.
When do you think it'll cap? Like, I mean, people are bare knuckle boxing isn't very popular right now, but I bet you in 20 years it's gonna
It'll
be
grow.
pretty popular.
It's gonna grow.
What do you think is gonna be the cap? Like, where is the
Somebody dying in the ring.
and then you think like that's gonna be the point where people are like
Yes.
a PR fucking upset where they're like, hey,
I think
enough.
No.
People don't care. I think it goes to the point where people want to see people die.
Exactly.
People want to see people beaten to death.
I think so.
I think that's what's going to happen. It's like we're going to
It's
get
a
more.
primitive instinct.
We're gonna get more and more extreme as we already are, right? People are fucking gunning each other down in July 4th fucking parades. We're gonna see people wanting to see people murdered on TV.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
I don't
But-
want that, but I think that's gonna become
Some
a
people
thing.
want that shit, bro.
Yeah. I'm joking around, but I don't want to see that.
No, that's disgusting.
I barely want to see like animals fighting each other, like on Animal Planet.
No,
and
I
stuff
like
like
to
that.
see
I don't
that.
want
I can't, bro.
I like to see
can't.
animals eating
Bro,
each
those
other.
elephant seals be ripping each other's noses off and stuff. Oh my, bro! I saw a video one time. I don't know why. Oh no, my cousins made me watch this, and I didn't want to watch it, but I watched it. It was like it's on Netflix. I think it's like a 3-part series kind of, and it's called Animal Fight Night.
Animal
Oh
Fight
my
Night.
God.
It's legitimate. Like there used to be a show on Animal Planet where they would like virtually pit 2 animals against each other and use statistics and like kind of fight them against each other, but it wasn't real. This thing, they're recording real animals fighting amongst each other in the wild.
Oh, that's awesome.
Bro, it's dark. So some of them, there was penguins, right? These penguins.
Oh no.
You would think penguins can't do very much damage. Bro, they're stabbing into each other with their little sharp beaks and shit and clawing at each other with their little feet. Bro, some of these penguins would be completely torn up. Like their stomachs would be fucked up. And they'd be like, this penguin is going to survive for another 2 hours and he would die on his own. And like this they'd be fighting over pussy every time. Every time they're fighting over pussy.
That's what it comes down to, just like humans, man.
Every single time, bro.
honest.
It's always about I need to get pussy or I need to get the biggest rock because the biggest rock is gonna get me pussy. And they'd fight to the death, and this other fucked up animal would always just walk away into the wild on its own and be like, all right, well it's time to die.
Oh my god.
There's no fucking doctors for penguins.
I'll tell you what, if a penguin attacks me, I'm soccer kicking that fucking motherfucker.
Yeah, you kick that motherfucker in his little
Kicking
stomach.
the shit out of a penguin.
It's a
could
big ass stomach too.
How many penguins do you think you could take on?
all of them.
In one go?
I'm kicking all of them. I'm kicking the shit out of all
I'm
of
The
them.
booing the fuck
entire
out them
penguin
hoes.
population. Send
Give
them
me
to
stomping
Give me
them out.
1,000 penguins right now. I'll beat them all up.
You think you could take on 1,000 penguins?
1,000 right
They don't
now.
fly.
Even with their little
What are they
stupid
gonna-
beaks?
What are they gonna do to me?
I
They
love
don't
penguins.
fly, bro. I'm gonna kick all of them motherfuckers.
But they can stab at you with their sharp beaks.
I'm gonna just fucking do a sweeping leg kick and just destroy all of them.
Exactly.
What are they gonna do?
I don't know.
What are
not
they
much.
really gonna do?
They
Look,
have no
they're
arms.
counting on their fucking beaks, bro. I will rip the beaks out their head.
As soon as
Yeah.
they see their homeboy get fucking stomped out, they're gonna freak out and run away.
I'm fucking up one penguin and hold him as a shield and just switch,
Exactly.
switching out. Every 10, 20 penguins I kill, I'm getting a new shield. And
They're
I'm fucking
fucking
wrecking
beasts.
them up, bro.
I wish they would run into me with their damn beaks, bro. I uppercut that motherfucker so quick.
Yeah, penguins I could take on, but there are animals I could, like a raccoon. How many
Ooh, that's
raccoons
tough.
you guys think?
I
I
don't even
take
want to
on?
get close to one.
I wouldn't either.
They have rabies.
I would imagine.
Penguins don't have rabies.
Let's say they tested all these raccoons.
they're
clean.
we know they're clean.
They're clean raccoons, right?
I feel like raccoons have like hive mind.
yeah,
So like if you get a bunch of them together, they're scary as fuck. Like as a unit.
they're gonna figure it out together.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck you up as a unit and just, like equally divide your body.
Even one-on-one, bro. I seen a video. Raccoons like attack.
Yeah,
like if they feel
fuck you up.
cornered, they will like run at you.
I'm gonna need a gun for those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Just take a raccoon.
Anything that starts hissing at you, bro, I don't want it. I don't do
Oh my
nothing
God.
like that, bro.
Bro, I have a vivid memory when I was younger, right? There used to be this park near my cousin's house. Well, there still is a park near my cousin's house. And we were over there doing, I don't remember what. We might have been drinking or something like that at this park, like when we were younger.
Mm-hmm.
And we're walking back to my cousin's house, right? So, like, you have to cross the street from one neighborhood to the other. Excuse. And I'm walking through this neighborhood, and we see a possum. An abnormally large possum. It's an adult, I guess, male possum. And I like animals a lot. So I walk up to this thing as a joke, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking talk to it. So I come up to it.
You're crazy.
And I start talking to it, and this thing hisses at me.
Yeah.
In the most menacing fucking hiss I've ever heard, dude. Bro, they look so scared. And apparently possums are extremely like calm and like they won't. They're like
They're pussy.
They're pussy. They don't like fighting. They'd rather run away or like play dead.
Yeah.
So they won't really fight you, to be honest. Like even if you start hitting it, it's still like kind of play dead. But this thing hissed at me. Is the scariest shit I ever seen in my fucking life.
Possums are crazy, bro.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
I'm grabbing a BB gun and I'm fucking belting them with this shit.
With the metal pellet.
It doesn't even kill him. It just fucking hurts him. And if you shoot him enough, it eventually kills him.
I'm pretty sure those things stick in your skin. So I would imagine a possum skin. If you pop a possum in the head with a couple pellets,
that whole dead,
you
bro.
might kill him.
That
you might
whole
legitimately
You
kill
might
him.
get him.
Yeah. Or
It's
a
gonna
squirrel.
hurt.
A squirrel, one shot, they're dead.
I'll give that to you.
I don't know if I really believe in killing squirrels, though.
Why not?
You think they're good
Let
guys?
them go, man. They don't really have anything against humans.
No, they don't.
They got that lupus. Not a lot
But
of
yeah, they
lupus.
don't really come into humans' territory, though. Like possums
Bro,
and...
it depends on where you are, bro. In my college, them motherfuckers is walking around
Well,
campus.
college is different.
Feed
I'm
'em
talking
fries.
about like everyday life. Like they don't pull up in your neighborhood and go up to your front door and shit. Possums and raccoons will legitimately be hanging outside the front of your house.
In
I'll
my,
feed a possum,
bro, in
bro.
my college, they will, like, a squirrel will walk in front of you.
Yeah.
And
And
like, yo, where you going?
It's
we
different.
both went to U of H, and they will. Like, I remember when I'd walk around campus, I wouldn't even have food for these motherfuckers. And they'd come up to you with their little praying hands. Like,
Exactly.
What do you got on you, dude? And they legitimately would, like you could do, like, a little chips with that, and, like, the fucking squirrel would come up to you. for real.
Exactly.
College squirrels are different because think about it. They've evolved from, or they've been,
They're in a co-ed dorm.
they've derived from other squirrels who've been fed by humans. They're very comfortable around humans.
Very true. Very true.
Naturally,
hilarious to
most
think about.
squirrels, if you like, let's say if you go like on a run or something on the street, like nowadays, if you just go on a run on the street and you encounter a squirrel, as soon as it sees you, it's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" and it's gonna run.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm so-
100%.
I have to piss so bad. I'm sorry.
Go for it.
It's all the alcohol.
But if you're dealing with a college squirrel, what you do is you just, like, every time I was walking around campus or whatever, and one would come running up to me and be like, "Yo, do you have food or whatever?" I punt that motherfucker.
Give him a good old
Give
kick
him
in
a
the
good
stomach.
old kick in the stomach, and that motherfucker is flying.
I'll go flying a fucking. Would you ever eat a squirrel?
No.
I ate alligator recently.
Alligator goes hard.
It was good. I got some
Bro.
alligator nuggets.
Woo!
It was fucking great, man.
Alligator goes crazy.
It tasted like it almost tastes like pop. It was a
Like
I would
popcorn
say
chicken.
It was a tie between popcorn chicken and popcorn shrimp,
But it has way more seasoning in it. Like it tastes way more like Cajun. I don't know how to describe
and
it.
it
but,
was good,
bro.
and I liked it. And I was like, I'm glad I'm eating these fucking murderous motherfuckers.
Have you had rabbit?
No, I haven't.
Rabbit is crazy.
I heard rabbit can go hard, but you got to really cook it well because it's a very
Yes.
gamey meat.
It's very gamey, but if you cook it like when you cook it, you should not cook. You can't overcook it. If you overcook it, it's done, bro. If you lightly cook it enough, it tastes like chicken.
Oh man, it's crazy that we have those like strange meats like rabbit
Yeah,
and shit like that, and alligator.
because
and
they
shit.
be dying, and so we like, yo, what happens if I cook this motherfucker?
Imagine if you
Somebody like 100 years ago was like, yo, what happens if I cook this motherfucker right now?
imagine if you ate nothing but rabbit.
Oh, that's nasty.
It seems like it'd be a disgusting diet. No?
That's nasty. I wouldn't want to deal with that, bro. That's disgusting.
I could only imagine like just eating solely rabbit.
Nah, it's not good for you at all.
What do people
You
eat?
gotta change it up a little bit.
Okay, so in this country, right, we didn't have like their cows didn't exist here. It was just buffalo. The horses didn't exist either.
It's
so
mad buffalo.
Were motherfuckers just eating buffalo here?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like very.
It was buffalo, and they was making.
You got a piss too?
You got pissed too.
Oh, that alcohol got
Oh
us.
damn! I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go after Avy.
Yeah. We all got to take turns.
But they was eating mad buffalo and like salads and shit. I don't know. But they growing lettuce or something? I don't fucking
Getting
know.
kale and shit. You know what I mean? Bro, buffalo must be disgusting. Imagine all you have to eat is buffalo. Just
I've never
tough
had-
ass, strong ass buffalo.
Strong ass, but back then they wouldn't even care.
Yeah.
Because what they compare it to, it's like, yo, we just have buffalo, and that's it.
What did they have? I don't even know. Did they have goats and chickens? They didn't, right? Because it wasn't until like
They might have had goats
the
and
Brits
shit.
showed up with fucking
Cows.
yeah. They might have pig. No,
They might have had pigs.
I don't remember reading anything about any pig. All they had was fucking buffalo.
I feel like it's just buffalo.
For the sake of the story, I'm gonna say all they had was buffalo. They might have had other livestock. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
If they didn't, who gives a fuck?
Who gives
it's
a
just
fuck?
buffalo.
It's fucking buffalo. The thought of taking down a buffalo and eating that motherfucker does not seem appetizing.
What if you're the guy that shot it down and you feed the whole tribe?
You know what? You're not lying because I've had buffalo patty and it's pretty good.
And it's not bad.
It's pretty good.
It's
tasty.
fucking good.
It's tasty. It's not bad at all.
Imagine you shoot down a buffalo. Not even shoot down a buffalo. You stab a buffalo or whatever the fuck.
Oh my god.
And the whole tribe is fed for weeks.
I've read somewhere that like back in the day when they would hunt buffalo, what they would do is and the fucking Americans did or the Europeans or whatever when they came over here did this too to wipe them out because basically they wiped out buffalo to kill like the food source for Native Americans to
Correct.
fuck them up to
Yep.
cripple them. But so what they would do too is they would basically get these things towards like a cliff. And
Oh,
they would
yeah.
tempt them off the cliff.
Yeah.
Or they would like scare them off the cliff and they would fall down and
What-
then they'd go get their dead bodies.
What a horrible waste of meat, man. Because like at least when the Native Americans would kill the buffalo, they believed in using every part of the animal. They
Yeah.
use everything from the asshole to the fucking lips to the fucking teeth. They'd use it for something.
The rooter to the tutor.
The rooted to the tutor.
I like
They'd
that.
use it for something. But these fucking European motherfuckers, they just, like Omar said, they'd run them off a cliff and they would just let them die and rot.
Yeah.
At least,
Just did
I mean,
it out of
maybe
spite.
the vultures would eat them, but that's
Yeah.
it.
And
What
there
a
would be-
waste.
I don't know if these are real or like drawn up images of whatever records they have or whatever. But bro, it'd be like piles and piles of buffaloes of these things, of just like dead buffalo at these cliffs because they'd run in herds, so they're throwing them all off at the same time because buffalo are stupid. And they don't understand. They don't understand this is a cliff and I'm going to fall off of this thing. They probably think it's a slope or something like that.
Stupid, delicious animals.
Stupid, delicious
Poor,
fucking
poor
animals.
bastards, man.
Ride a buffalo, dude. Buffaloes are fucking big.
They're huge. I drove by one before when
You
I went to
did?
when I went to Colorado. There's this park, and it's kind of like it's like a drive-through type park,
Mhm.
and you can like it's almost like I think it's like 4 or 5 miles long, and you go really slow in your car. You're like 20 miles per hour, and as you're driving, you can see wildlife just roaming in the park. So as I was driving with my girlfriend, we stopped, and there was a buffalo, probably like I'd say 20 feet from the car.
Mhm.
Dude, they're as big as a minivan. They're
Fucking
huge. They're
Stocky little
enormous. You know, there's been a lot of cases of them. I think it's called goring. Yeah, I think it's called goring. Goring people in Yellowstone Park this year.
Which was where they like smack them up as much as they can until they're dead. Right?
Exactly.
Like not mutilate them, but like.
But they fuck
'em
people up. They go up to people and they go with their horns and they fucking just yak them.
I'll tell you what though, people have it coming because
People get too close, bro.
get too close,
people
bro.
It's way too close.
I've seen videos of people in traffic, right? And like traffic stops because there's a buffalo on the road, which is natural, right? So like everyone's stopping in their car, like what's going on? What's going on? They all get out of curiosity and they go look at the buffalo. And one asshole always tries to go up to the buffalo and either scare it off or like I'm gonna touch it. And so they go up to the
I
buffalo.
want to touch the buffalo.
And this thing does not look happy about it. And I haven't seen a video of a buffalo fucking someone up, but I have seen a video of a buffalo definitely bucking at someone like, I'm gonna fuck you up if you keep this up, dude.
No, there's been 3 instances of buffalo fucking people up this year at Yellowstone. The one video I saw is like it's all dudes. I'm gonna tell you this right now. There's not a lot of chicks. It's all dudes, right?
It's never a woman going up to
it's
a
never
buffalo
a woman.
provoking it.
This one was like a dude. It looked like he was like in his 30s, and he was with some other dudes, and giant buffalo, and they're like right next to the buffalo, and the buffalo like they're too close for comfort. You can tell the buffalo's not comfortable with them being that close.
Yeah.
Buffalo gets pissed, fucking goes up to him, rams his horn into his fucking side.
Oh my god.
I'm sure it cut the fuck out of that dude.
Bro, animals, honestly, it's astonishing almost. Like watching the damage. Like, it's cool. Like, and it's crazy seeing like a large animal, right, and next to a human.
Yeah.
But it's crazy seeing them attack a human and seeing the damage, bro. You see a bull. In some of those situations, like, they're riding bulls and shit, and they got the clowns around. Like, when the guy falls off of the bull's still pissed. The bull's
it's mad as fuck.
He's going to do a 180, and he's going to come for whatever was just on him. So, like, they're not just running straight when you fall off. They're going to turn around and be like, what the fuck was that? I'm gonna kill you. So they turn around, and, like, I've seen videos like them smacking people up in the air. Bro, they will launch people.
Bro, imagine if they catch somebody for real, and they're just fucking ramming their head into them, like, bro, their body's just vibrating and shit. They don't know what to do.
The running of the bulls, bro, they'll catch people, like, because those things are not well, like, set up.
No, not at all.
So they basically, like, I think from what I know, they set up, like, roads, right, like a path, and it's like there's a ton of people in one big ass like marathon almost.
It's damn near a cage. It's just a big ass cage.
You're running on a cobblestone street with a bull.
Not bullfighting, like the running of the bulls.
No,
Yeah,
I
in
know what you're
Spain.
talking about, but they put bars on the sides of the streets.
yes.
So you're running in a big ass cage.
Yeah, you're running in a big ass long cage. Yeah, you're just running along a path.
And while you're running, the bull is fucking other people up.
the bull is fucking other people. So you're the large ass group, and you're all
It's like
running.
Friday the 13th.
And then
And you're just
it's
hoping
fucking Jason back there, but
you're just
fast.
You're just hoping you don't get fucked up by the bull.
And they let the bull loose, and the bull is fucking everyone up in the back. And apparently, like, it's a popular thing because people want to like test their manliness or whatever. So they'll stay back and they want to run with the bull. That's like the whole thing.
stupid,
They don't
bro.
want to run ahead of the bull, so they'll slow down until the bull catches up, and they'll try to run with the bull. And the bull will smack these fucking normal people up, bro. They'll smack them up against the wall and like against the cage and shit.
Yeah.
These people are getting like their thighs pierced and shit, bro. And the bull just like keeps going like it's nothing.
Man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let the bull go ahead like a mile, and then I'll start running.
Way behind it.
Yeah, and that way I can still
Hell
say
no.
that way I can still say that I ran with the bulls, even though the bull was all the way up front.
And I'm watching everyone get fucked up along the way.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm too scared that the bull would turn around and see me and be like, "Yo, we forgot this guy."
Bro, I feel terrible.
We
got to
get him.
So every time those bulls hit someone, I'm cheering for that bull, bro.
Hell yeah.
I'm cheering for. I hope that bull gets a nice kill count before it gets taken down, because they kill that bull at the end.
They do?
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. They don't catch the bull and let it go again. They kill it.
Eat bulls? No, right?
Can you eat bulls?
I heard you cannot.
Why not?
I heard you can't eat them like cows.
Like because the muscle.
I think so.
Like
I don't know. I'm not a food scientist.
I
or
must say,
anything.
I don't know.
Is
But
it
I don't
just
think you
not
can eat 'em,
healthy,
bro.
or do they carry
if
like
you read,
diseases or something?
They like all the cows that we eat. They're all the female cows.
Really?
Wow.
I don't think you eat bulls.
That's
I didn't know that.
true. Yeah, dairy cows and things like that. I don't think there's male
That's-
cows or bulls. I'm pretty sure. Right?
So when
I-
we eat
usually-
beef, it's from a female cow.
I'm pretty sure because they don't
Damn,
do
that's
like
fucked up.
because if you ever hear like that whenever they breed them, it's like they'll put in one bull with like a pin of like 200 female like just cows,
Mm-hmm.
and because they can't have many bulls together because they'll all kill each other, so they don't really have a lot. Like bulls are not like around like that, and I think I promise you, I don't think we eat them, bro. I really don't think we do.
That's wild.
I don't think so either. Yeah, you're right.
So female cows are just getting fucked up every day.
Pretty much, they're getting
and
raped.
bulls
and,
are just walking around like whatever.
Yeah, the
pretty much-
baby bulls are probably like the smaller ones, probably getting killed and like sold for veal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Isn't that crazy that we've completely dominated this fucking species
Bro, that's
of animal?
sad, bro.
Bro, this
We've
poor
turned them
species of
into-
animal. We pin it, even like in the nicest setting where like it's open cage or whatever the fuck. Even the nicest setting, this thing is just grazing in a pasture, and then an hour later you bring it back in to get fucking killed.
Bro, every day I believe that we're the aliens, bro.
Bro,
We came here, they dropped us here, and it was like, yo, fuck up this planet.
Bro, I've said it before, I'll say it again. In 50 years, they're going to look back and they'll be like, these people were fucking savages.
Yeah.
What the hell was it? Like, what is wrong with these people? They could have just made, like, plant-based meats or something.
But if you think about it, we say that about every single generation of people.
Because every generation does something wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we look at it right now. We're probably doing all kinds of shit wrong, right?
Hell
and then we
yeah.
look at it based on the past 50 years, and we say, "Damn, they did some shit
Yeah.
wrong."
I'd say two of the biggest ones for sure are the whole food industry and, like, the whole energy industry.
Yeah,
Those are
energy
two
for sure.
really big ones.
I think people in 100 years are gonna look back and be like, bro, what were we doing? Why didn't we have nuclear energy? Like, why didn't we have shit that's more efficient?
Bro, why don't people talk more about nuclear energy? The only 2 nuclear meltdowns that we've ever had were because of like human negligence.
And
because
nobody
they weren't following
died.
the rules, and nobody died.
Well, Chernobyl, I think people died.
Well, I guess
but
in
the
a way
other ones,
people died. Yeah,
the other ones people didn't die, like Fukushima, and then there was another one. I don't remember where it was.
people probably died
People
from
did
like
not die.
side effects and things like that, but no one immediately died, and it was all because they weren't following rules. Both of them were because like there was like a ton of like rule. I don't know. It was like a conduct thing for nuclear power plants. I don't know. But there was like a whole set of rules that like there were several rules that they were not obeying. I don't know what exactly, but like the way the freeze happened. Like,
Would it be bad for the environment that's around the plant?
No, because they
No?
could find a way to recycle nuclear waste and turn it
Really?
into like
All right.
batteries or some shit. That's what I've heard.
That is something I did
Really?
not know.
Wow. So what? How do they do that? It's
I
like,
don't know, but I've heard they can do that.
Hmm.
I don't know the process, but I've heard that can be done.
But yeah, I've heard every time there was a nuclear meltdown, which I think was only 2 times. I think once in Russia and I think once in Japan.
Chernobyl, Fukushima, which is in Japan, and there's another one. I don't remember where the other one is.
I forgot. Yeah, I guess there's a third
Like
one.
a big one.
Yeah, and every single time it wasn't because there was a problem with nuclear power. It's because the people running it were not doing a good job at running it. And nuclear power is extremely, extremely efficient, and it's like not wasteful at all.
And it's clean,
Super clean.
very clean. Like it's not like coal where people are dying as they're fucking making this shit.
Shoveling
You know what I
this
mean?
shit out.
Shoveling this shit. And,
Titanic style.
you know?
That's what I always imagine. A coal plant, dude. That's got to be rough.
I would never, bro.
But we got to get some nuclear power going, dude. No one talks about nuclear power enough. They talk about just green energy from like renewable sources.
They talk about like electric cars and shit, but that's all from coal.
Yeah,
Coal
it's true,
still
yeah.
powers a lot of shit.
Because where's your
Yeah.
electricity coming from? From fucking a plant where it's using coal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or oil or something. And like at the end of the day, to be honest, like solar energy, wind energy, all those things like that, they're not sustainable enough because there's too much energy being used. So yeah, it could help like a small town or something like that, for sure. It could no problem help a small town or something like that. But like a large city, it would take a lot. And there's a lot of maintenance that goes into that sort of thing.
Exactly. And they're very intermittent. Like think about how often does the wind blow?
Yeah.
Some places don't really get a lot of wind, and some do.
We don't get that much wind at all.
No,
so
we
it's
don't.
like, what's the point of this shit?
And I've gone to Bronzeville, and there's like farms where it's just like tons and tons of like really, really large like windmills. It's honestly pretty cool looking at because like it almost looks like Godzilla, bro. They're huge, and
Yeah,
you
they're
see
big
them
as
in the
fuck.
background.
They're fascinating looking.
Yeah, but
seeing
if you
windmills.
I've seen like videos of them like carting around one of the wings on one of those things, bro. They're massive. It's like a crane, dude. Like it's like takes up. It's like one of those fucking loads. It's like fucking 20 cars long or something.
Yeah, they're
like that.
huge, bro. If you climb inside of them bitches, bro, it's a long day.
I bet those guys get paid a lot. The
They
ones
have
who
to.
service those things.
They have to.
Yeah, but so that's not renewable enough. We need some goddamn nuclear energy, dude. We need to do this right. That's like space travel and shit, dude. That's like if we really master nuclear energy, that's legitimately like the next step into like the future because we can at that
Absolutely.
point like we could do all kinds of crazy space travel, all kinds of crazy car travels, and like trains and shit.
It resolves so much if we can do that. Like it cleans up a shit ton of the things that we rely on in terms of like transportation and shit. There's still other stuff, right? Like oil and gas still provides a lot of things that we don't think about, like all the tables and shit in here, everything like that. It's made from like oil, right? Oil is refined. It's a refined product. And they use it to make a lot of the shit that we have. It's made with
Really?
everything,
They
right?
coat it like they coat the wood in that.
Yeah, everything, right?
Oh.
It's used in a lot of shit that we don't even think about. But we can eventually find different sources for that. It's all just like it has to start somewhere. If we start with like nuclear and then make our way down and eventually ever so slightly like find more sustainable measures of things. I mean, we can get to the point where we're like relying completely on the earth itself to generate shit, like to renewable shit instead of like shit that's just completely not renewable.
Yeah.
And like solar panels and things like that. Like honestly, like I mean, at the moment, like solar panels can be sort of a nuisance because if you're like in the wrong neighborhood or something like that, people can just chunk rocks at it if they want to, which can fuck up something like that. You know, they're pretty strong, but like if you're chunking rocks at that thing all the time, like chances are one of these days it's gonna shatter one of these little panels or
If you
something
throw
like
a good
that.
rock, bro, that bitch will crumble.
Yeah, if I chunk it straight up and I get if I get the angle
Bro.
just right and it comes right down on that thing, it's a lot of force.
Imagine someone throwing an egg right on your solar panel.
Bro,
It's
you
just
got
cooking.
eggs all over it.
That would piss me off, dude.
You got, bro. My cousin, they got their house egged, right?
Yo, that's crazy.
And they didn't clean it, and they cleaned it now. But like before, it was on there for like a year, and that shit hardens, bro.
It stays.
It
fucks
ruins
up your
paint.
It thickens through the paint.
Yeah.
It fucks up the paint.
I don't know what it is, the acidity of it or something like that, but it'll burn through paint. It'll fucking destroy chemicals and things like that. Or like bird shit. If you leave bird shit on your car, it'll fuck up your paint.
Yo,
Yep.
they left it on their house for a year.
They left it on the side of their house for a year, bro, and it turned like black because it was in a really weird place. It was in a place that was like right near the roof, so they would have had to get like a really tall ladder to get up there and clean it off, and they never did. And they did eventually, but that thing fucked up some stuff. And I would imagine if people are chunking fucking eggs at your solar panels.
God.
Imagine someone just throws like a fucking 36 pack on your solar panels, and it's just cooking
Just a family size of eggs.
on a hot day.
Bro.
Oh my god.
You have a bunch of fried eggs on top of your solar.
But if we all had solar panels on our fucking houses, bro, things would be pretty nice. I mean, the maintenance isn't fun, but like the maintenance is kind of uncommon. Like you don't really have to do that much maintenance on something like that.
You just leave them up there, man. And the power
Yeah.
gets fed into the line, and then from the line it gets fed to the company, and then the company dictates, how much extra you have above your bill,
And they'll
You know
pay
what I
you
mean?
out for it.
Exactly, and they pay you out for it.
Yeah,
I
because you're
didn't know
putting
that.
excess energy into the grid. Because at the end of the day, like the energy that you're creating with that solar panel isn't going straight to your house. It's just going back into the grid.
Oh, okay.
So everybody's using it. So if
Damn.
you're putting out like let's say 1,000 kilowatt hours and you're only using 500, you're getting paid for that discrepancy.
all right now.
So they're giving you like extra money. So at the end of the day, like I think if you have them for a while, you do for sure make your money
Exactly.
back, for
The-
sure.
the problem
Especially in Texas.
The
Yeah.
upfront cost is just really expensive.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
still a barrier to entry with those. Is upfront, it's very expensive, and there's certain companies that do a thing where like, oh, you could finance them, but let me tell you guys right now. Let me give you a piece of financial advice: don't finance anything except for a house,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
maybe a car if you need a car.
So they had
Do
interest
not
rates and that
finance
thing and
other shit.
everything.
Yeah, man, they have interest rates. You can finance them, but like the problem with financing things like that is like, let's say if you have all your other payments right, and you can't afford to pay the payment on your solar panels, that shit goes to your creditors, and that's a spike on your fucking credit right there.
Yeah.
Like
Damn.
that's a hit on your credit report.
Wow.
So I don't recommend financing anything besides, like I said, a car or a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are not cautious enough, man. People are very easy to just take out loans or like
Absolutely.
buy something out and find like a TV or a couch or something.
Hell
like that.
Ooh,
yeah.
free money?
You got.
Real
Are you
quick
telling me
with
I have 3 years to pay this off? But yeah, that's a bad fucking sign if they're giving you. You think a company is gonna be like, yeah, go ahead, take your time. pay
Hell
us."
no.
No, dude, they're getting something
They're-
out of it
they're sending
every
that-
time.
If not, they send that shit to collections.
Yeah, and then you're fucked.
Yep.
That shit ruins your credit, and I think at that point, like they can legally take action, like kind of take funds from your like wages, right? At that point,
They
Yeah.
can garnish your wages.
yeah, that's what it is.
They come after your ass, bro.
Yeah,
That's a fucking scary concept.
Like
man.
your credit limit is 3,000. Oh, you hit 290? All right, bet that motherfucker 5,000 now. And your interest is like 25%. And I was like,
getting your
damn.
wages garnished. It's got to be some scary.
That's
ass
scary
shit,
as
bro.
fuck,
Like
bro.
that's like
That's some
crippling.
child support shit,
Yeah,
bro.
that's like I'll turn you homeless, dude. You can't make payments. Like, all right, you get $1,000 a week or something, and they're taking out like $700. What the fuck do you do? I have to pay this. I don't have a choice.
Bro.
As long as I work, I have to keep paying this.
You get a part-time job at Kroger or something.
Yeah. Or you go homeless and just fucking go off the grid.
Yeah.
Government doesn't know what you're spending your money on.
Every day that looks so good to me.
Your coins. Every day homelessness.
Every day it looks so good.
It's just not a good state to be homeless in. If you're gonna
Yeah.
be homeless, you gotta go to California.
Bro,
Step-
Texas, you'll burn. You'll burn.
Bro, if
on
I'm
the
homeless, I'm catching the first bus to fucking San Diego or LA and I'm hanging out on the beach.
I'm going
every
somewhere
day.
with nice weather.
street.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to LA because like it's like a group of homeless people. So it's like a whole social club.
I have a community there.
Exactly.
Here, there's nothing but heat for me.
You think they help each other out, the homeless people?
Hell
No.
yeah.
Nah.
Nah.
In LA they do. In LA they do.
You think they're
But
backing
Maybe
each
in
other?
LA. They tell
LA
you,
is like the homeless capital.
they're just like, hey, listen, if you go here, you can get a free lunch. If you go
Exactly.
here, you get a free this, that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You get free clothes or some shit.
You fucking stiff arm them into giving you something good.
Bro, I remember in college there was a church on campus that had like free spaghetti lunches or whatever.
Fire.
Homeless people would come to that bitch every week
Yeah.
and be on campus with us, and I'd be like, "Yo, this is weird."
For the free
like-
spaghetti lunch?
Yes.
I want a free spaghetti lunch.
Why'd you invite these guys? I pay money to be at this goddamn college.
They couldn't say no to them, so they would just be like, "Yo, if you homeless, come have spaghetti lunch." And
If I'm homeless, I'm showing up to every free thing. But at the same time, it's also hard because they need transportation.
It's true.
Like
It's hard to get around.
But
when you're-
But in a
fucking
small
walk.
city like where you went to
yeah,
college,
they walked.
They just walk that bitch.
They walked.
Because in
bro.
Houston, like if something's and like a lot of these things be going on in downtown and stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta get into downtown, which is hard. I feel for a homeless guy.
Yeah.
I gotta commute up to.
You got to deal with the downtown homeless people, bro.
Oh
that's
my
tough.
God. That's
bro.
gotta be different.
Those
type
are the
of homeless.
hardened homeless.
Yeah,
They've been
Suburb
homeless for
homeless
20
people?
years.
they're professionally homeless,
I sleep on these mean concrete streets, bro.
bro.
These be concrete
These
streets.
That
guys are
shit's
not
tough.
nice. At a nice Westheimer fucking intersection, they'll give me some stuff. But in on Main Street and something else,
They'll sleep on the rail,
bro,
bro.
they'll throw things at you. They're so mad. Get the fuck away from my car. And those homeless people are a lot more hardened. They're off them shits, bro. They're off them drugs.
Those are the hardened veterans of homelessness.
It's a homeless scrap.
But they took the best meth in the 80s, and they're taking the best meth right now.
Yeah.
They're 40 years into this shit, bro.
The superheroes, bro.
Super.
If you're off
Man-
that much meth, you're superhero.
Imagine a guy who he started being homeless when he was 20, and now he's 60. He's been homeless for 40
Bro,
years.
barely a
vet.
brain and not even a tooth,
Imagine you haven't been able to clean up your life in 40 years.
bro.
40 years you haven't been able to get one break.
2/3 of your life, bro. You've been homeless.
How did you not figure this out, bro? If I'm homeless, I'm getting good at something. I'm getting really good
Sucking
at like,
dick or something.
Bro,
Has to be
something,
something.
bro.
dick. I'm
Some-
sucking toes.
Something's got to work.
Or stealing or something. It has to be some kind of
Bro, I'm getting really
homeless
good at
activity.
theft. I'm getting really good at painting or something, and I'm gonna get popular.
Bro, they better know my name at every Walgreens or something, bro. I gotta get good at some shit, bro.
I'm giving out business cards and shit, bro. I'm a fucking homeless business card. Hit me up if you have a child's party. I'll be a
Just come to
clown.
this corner of the street every week, bro. I'm here.
I'm here shadow boxing.
So
I'll train
imagine,
you.
what if you're a homeless woman and you get pregnant? Are you forced to have the baby now?
Yes. Yes.
That's a tough one.
What happens to your baby? Does it go into foster care? Do you get to keep it? What happens?
There's
I'm
no
not gonna
homeless
lie.
kids for sure. They take them. I'm pretty sure they put them in foster care.
Imagine,
I have no
imagine
idea.
you're born homeless.
Yeah. When you get a secret homeless baby and you keep trying to take care of it yourself.
I know. All right, imagine. All right, because like if you go to a hospital and you're homeless, they'll treat you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the government ends up paying for the shit, right? So you could be a homeless baby. Like, you could be your parents could be homeless, and then they could fucking have you, and then they could take you back on the streets, and you could be a baby growing up homeless from birth.
Wow.
That's
if you're
wild.
homeless from birth to like 20, bro, you've got to be like a caveman. Not like in like a resourceful way. Like, this person knows how to navigate life.
Just didn't go to school. Just straight up homeless. Or just
Yeah.
went to the streets.
I've got a 0 grade education. I have never been to school in my life. I don't know how to add.
I don't know
how to do
anything.
I don't know times.
All I know is how to write "I'm hungry" on a sign.
What is 4 times 4? Is it 40? I don't know. I'm not sure. Can a 4 add a 0 to it? That's like vet homeless people, bro. I don't know, dude. I would imagine like if you got a homeless baby, it'd be hard to harbor that motherfucker for a while.
He'd be holding him. He had little trash stains on his face and
Yeah.
shit.
That motherfucker Pharaoh.
I'd imagine homeless people probably get into run-ins with the cops pretty often.
Oh, all the time, bro.
All the time, dude.
Hey, get out of here.
Get the fuck. Yeah, at a certain point, if you're homeless and you're hanging out in a certain intersection, eventually someone's gonna be like, you know what? Fuck this, and call the cops and be like, get this guy out of
Get
here.
these disgusting people out of here,
And
please.
they take him to jail and they let him go like 2 hours later and like stop it. And that's it.
Bitch, I have no money. I'm sorry.
Is that funny? They take him to jail, like just as it's pretty much just taking him to jail as a gesture, and then they let him out, and they're like, "Stop doing that.
That's a gesture.
Stop doing that. Stop being homeless."
No, they do it to let him. It's like the end of fucking the third Dark Knight movie.
Yeah.
Where they dropped him in the ice and they said, "Yo, just walk out.
Yeah.
Just
Just that's a
try to
trip.
find your way back home."
So
and the motherfuckers just like, "Oh shit."
If I go to the hospital and I pretend I'm homeless, how will they verify that? They can't, right?
They can't.
What if I just pretend like really hard, like I stick to my guns for days, that I am homeless, I cannot pay these bills? Can they ever track me?
Man,
They
that's a
probably
great
believe you.
question.
I mean, how? How could they ever track
But
me?
they would look at your. They'd ask for your social security.
Yeah,
I don't have
And
one.
then,
You
or
have,
if you tell me you don't have one, I mean,
I tell them I don't remember.
Well,
All
there
right,
you
now
go. There you go.
there you
Then,
go.
there you go. Then you'll
You
be
know?
fine.
Like, Because I've heard, I had like friends in high school that they were about to get arrested or something like that, and they just gave them fake names.
Oh hell yeah, bro!
And
When I
things
was
like
like
that.
17, bro, I was letting that bitch fly.
Yeah, just give
My
them fake
name is
names.
William Johanna Smith.
Armando Garcia.
And if you stick to your guns and you don't fold and like you don't accidentally say something wrong,
Bro.
what can they do?
You
I
can
don't
get
have my
off.
ID on me, bro. Unless you want to take me to jail right now, you don't
can
even
get
know who I
off,
am.
bro. You can give them a whole fake address. Under 18, bro, you can get off with anything you want to.
Bro, if I ever have to go to the hospital for something big, I'm fucking pretending I'm homeless. And you guys can't tell me shit. So you showed up in regular clothing. No. I'm a fresh homeless. I don't have any money.
I
Sorry.
just became
Just
homeless
lost our
last
home.
week.
Sorry, I can't pay this $22,000 bill. I have to leave. I'm so sorry.
Oh man.
I have to sleep under the metro bus stop.
Get government money for it, please.
Oh, that's a good note to end on.
Oh my god.
Pretend you're homeless if you're ever in that situation.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
That was a fast one.